podcast, we're going to learn about Islamic architecture. Does any one of you know what is Islamic architecture?
I know.
Yes, Jasmine?
Islamic architecture is known as building traditions popular during the Middle Ages in the Muslim era since the 7th century, and the style emerged after Prophet Muhammad. Most of the styles are influenced by Roman, Byzantine, Persian, Mesopotamian, and all other lands which the Muslims conquered, and the East where it was influenced by Chinese and Indian architecture.
That's correct, Jasmine. So now let's take a look at this. This is the timeline of Islamic architecture. So firstly, we have the early years, which started in the first Hijriah or 621 AD. And then there is the maturity age, which started in 261 Hijriah or 875 AD. And then there is the glory age, which started in 738 Hijriah or 1338 AD. And then there's the passiveness age, which started in 1038 Hijriah or 1629 AD. And lastly is the reawakening age, which started in 1264 Hijriah or 1848 AD. So now let's talk about the principles. So Islamic architecture have 7 principles. Does anyone know?
I know. First is architecture as tawhid. Second is architecture of ihtiram. Third is architecture with ikhlas. Fourth is architecture as pursuit of ilm. And fifth is architecture for iktisad. Sixth, architecture of haya. And the last is architecture as zikr.
Yes, very good, Sarah. How about the characteristics, Sarah? Do you know?
I don't know. I know. Mainly, there are 8 characteristics. 8. They are minarets, kuba or dome, and sahan or courtyard, mukannas, arches, mihrab or niche, iwan, and fountain called sabil.
That is correct. Now let's talk about the decorative elements. There are 3 main decorative elements in Islamic architecture. So who knows the answer?
Oh, it's Islamic geometric patterns, calligraphy, and arabesque decoration.
Yes, very clever of both of you, Jasmine and Sarah. Theo, you're late to class.
Sorry for late, teacher. The traffic was so crowded.
Punishment for you. Try to mention the prominent architect in Islamic architecture.
Okay, teacher. There are Mimar Sinan, Ahmad Lahori, and Ali Akbar Ishfani.
Fair enough, go sit down. So now let's talk about the prominent building of Islamic architecture. Does anyone know?
I know. The most popular is Taj Mahal, and also great mosques like Shah Mosque, Selimiye Mosque, and Süleymaniye Mosque in Turkey.
Yes, Jasmine, that's very clever of you. Moreover, there are many unique facts about Islamic architecture. First is the complete absence of vigor. And second, Islamic architecture is known as architecture of veil because the beauty is in inner spaces. And third, wind towers were constructed to direct wind down into the interior of the building. And fourth, protect family life from outside. For example, traditional houses was built with no windows facing the street. And fifth, large house has double structure. so male gaze won't bother women on the house. Okay, students, well, that's all for today. Class is over, and thank you everyone. Have a nice day.